Last night I saw Maggie Gyllenhaal's The Bride, starring Jessie Buckley and Christian Bale. This is a Bride of Frankenstein story, as you might have been able to tell, and it sucked balls. It was absolute ass. What else can I say? I mean, and I'm not the only one saying it. That seems to be the consensus. I think it's at about like 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, but people who hate it are really ripping it, and rightfully so, because the movie was piss. And I wasn't surprised at all. I was not surprised one bit. I had this thing sniffed out as a stinker, I think, from the jump. I mean, the first time I heard about it, I'm sure I did. Just because it smelled like it. Like a Maggie Gyllenhaal Bride of Frankenstein movie. Like, it just sounds boring at best to me. And when the marketing actually ramped up, it was like, oh geez, we're in for an absolute POS, piece of shit. This movie was filmed in March of 2024, and then it was slated to release in October of 2025, which, sure, whatever. But the next year, March of 2025, they said, you know what? No. Let's delay this sucker 6 months. Instead of putting out a Frankenstein movie in October, they said, let's just fart this thing out in March. Instead of a potential maybe awards player in March, they said, let's just wipe our hands. Let's just bump it back to March and forget it. Hopefully everyone forgets it's even happening as it's happening, which seems to be what is happening. And that was a bad sign, if you ask me. It didn't need, I'm sure there was no production work. Maybe even like Jessie Buckley's Hamnet was that was November, so it wasn't like that would have conflicted. This conflicts more at the press tour. So that's just a bad sign. They wanted it in that's a classic March dump out, or more of a February dump out, but anyway. When this movie's trailer first came out, I think in September of 2025, the slogan they seemed to be that they were going with is "Here comes the motherfucking bride." Obviously, they can't put that on the poster; it's like blurred out, so it's like M and then like wiped blood, like G. Let me try to find it. It's hilarious. I was gonna say disgusting, but it kind of is. It's hilarious. Oh no! It's got asterisk percentage. Hashtag. It's kind of blurry. Here comes the motherfucking bride. Like, how old are we? Really? Like, who's seeing that and going, whoa, like 12-year-old girls that wear black to school, that like wear Invader Zim hats? Like, who is this for? That's what I was honestly wondering. It's like very level one in Yas Queen, girl boss, feminism. That completely contradicts the Invader Zim take, because whatever. I don't know why that's on my mind. But it's not like that stuff bothers me. It's not like I'm like, the goddamn feminism. I love the Barbie movie. I was jacked up for the Barbie movie. I was there on opening night, before opening night. I saw an early screening the Wednesday night, and it was great. I love it. I had the poster, but I think it got ripped or something when I was moving around. Whatever, it's not important. I don't have the DVD. I'm trying to prove that I'm a feminist by saying I like Barbie. But this movie is like trying to be like, like I said, it's like very Yas Queen. Like when they're going on a crime spree, like shows like the girls across the country. They're like, oh yeah, we can do this too. Like we can be crazy too. Girls can be nuts too. Did you know that? And I mean, it was stupid, and everyone's finding it stupid. It's very stupid. I don't know what this is. What comes up next to my notes. But the couple in front of me, we have an empty theater. I am one of 3 people in the movie theater as the movie's starting. I'm sitting in the direct middle. I have a great seat in the AMC. Don't usually like AMCs, but alone, so it's fine. Like then 2 people in like the 3rd row, which fine, good for them. Like up towards the aisle, and this couple, as the movie is already started, they're walking up and down the aisle with flashlights trying to find their seats. Like, you just sit down. The movie started. It's a 10:20 Thursday night showing of The Bride. It's 10:45. I don't think anyone's going to show up and say, hey, you're in the wrong seat. Just sit wherever you please. None of us want to be here. Just sit down. And they sit right in front of me, which, I mean, might sound like a complaint about nothing, like a ridiculous complaint, but I mean, the guys' heads, like, their heads are blocking the bottom of the screen. Like, there's 2 bumps at the bottom of the screen. It's AMC. It's late. It's almost 11 o'clock at this time, so I'm using the recliner. I'm leaning back. And at this point, when the Baldy sits down in front of me and his shiny head's reflecting in my eyes, and it's taking up half the screen, I literally had to get up and I moved back 4 rows because I didn't want to deal with that. It's just, is it bad theater etiquette in an empty theater to sit right in front of someone? It's like the bathroom, you're at a urinal and someone uses the one right next to you. Like, you just don't do that. I know that's the dryer in the other room. I don't know if that even picked up in the audio, but it's a big anyway. Like, is that Jason Tatum officially will make his debut Friday? A lot going on in these last few seconds. Is it bad etiquette? Like, is that comparable to the empty bathroom urinal thing where I know I'm in the middle of the theater? I know they bought that seat, but just sit 2 seats over. Don't sit right in front of someone. Is that a bad complaint? Sound off in the comments, folks. Anyway. Jessie Buckley is bad in this movie. Don't get me wrong. Jessie Buckley's a good actor. She's good in Hamnet. I don't think she should win the Oscar. I think she goes a little over. I think the movie, she's the best part of the. Her and Mescla. The acting is the best part of Hamnet. She's innocent coming out of that movie. In this one, she is not. A lot of the blood is on her hands, but I think that she's just doing exactly what the character is written to be. Like, she's actually doing admirable job, a good job. I didn't even know what I wrote. It's a high level shit performance. Like, this is not something that, I don't want to be rude, but like the first actress that came to mind is Maggie Gyllenhaal herself in this role. Like, she couldn't go this over the top terrible. Like, there's a scene that reminds me of the Joker 2 scene where they're like tap dancing around. It's terrible. There's so much of this movie that's awful, awful, awful. It's not like it's because of Jessie Buckley, but she's really bringing it up a notch on the terrible scale because of her terrible. I think the character's so bad, actually, that I almost would give her the benefit of the doubt. And I kind of admire the performance. Like, I'm saying it's so bad, but I think it's necessary. No, it's not necessary because none of this movie was necessary. I was in the theater until like 12:45. This movie was no part of this was necessary. But her performance was pretty admirable, actually, I will say. Respect to Jessie Buckley for this terrible performance. Almost like Gaga in Joker 2, where it's like, she's doing something here. It's terrible, but you're watching it. It's kind of a spectacle. Christian Bale, on the other hand, it's kind of a toned down, like, good performance. Is this sexist to me to just rag on Buckley while saying that Bale's pretty good? But Bale's like the character is stupid. It's ridiculous. But his Frankenstein, I like Frankenstein with a British accent like that. I like Bale's accent. I think that's how he talks normally. I think it's like he kind of had his normal accent. But it was a pretty good performance as like the monster, like as Frankenstein. It was a great I think it might have been, no, it wasn't better than the Lordy. I like the Lordy's more, but it was really good. No, it wasn't really good. It was fine. For the movie, it wasn't even the best performance of the movie. The best performance of the movie was Jake Gyllenhaal. Jake Gyllenhaal's playing like a Gene Kelly kind of guy. He's dancing, he's singing and dancing. Not Gene Kelly, a Fred Astaire kind of guy. He's singing and he's dancing, and it's awesome. I love it. He's not actually doing all the dancing, but he's moving around. You're seeing him move around a little bit. And I'm a sucker for seeing actors move around and for actors singing that you don't hear sing. And he's got a decent little voice. Kudos to Gyllenhaal for this one. All the men in this movie were good. All the women in this movie were terrible. Another bad woman performance was Penelope Cruz. Her character, again, was just absolutely ridiculous. It was like the detective's the secretary, and she's just like she's the bumbling detective. Like Peter Sarsgaard's an idiot. He was stupid too. But it's just like, oh wow, she's right about everything. I think there's at one point where it's like, who's the detective here? And she goes, I am. Like, I'm pretty sure that happens. Again, it was almost 1 o'clock, so I was pretty loopy in there, but I don't know if I imagined it, but who knows. And this movie itself, just structurally, it is very stupid. It's very poorly done. Like, it looks nice, the movie itself, but plot-wise, it's so poorly put together. Like, it starts with Jessie Buckley as Mary Shelley. We're in the minor spoilers Who knows? We'll get into the who cares. It starts with Jessie Buckley as Mary Shelley, like she's saying, "I'm Mary Shelley," and it's like, oh, okay, I'm sure you are. And then she takes over the body of a woman in the 1930s, and it's like, I was confused. I almost went the Wikipedia plot summary. Is that retarded to ask for? A little bit. It's not retarded to ask for. Is it dead? No, it's not. No, it's not up. Whatever. Such a terrible movie. Where was I? What was I looking up? Oh, like, yeah, it starts with Mary Shelley, like, and she's like, I wrote Frankenstein. It's, I want a sequel or something like that. It's so stupid. And she becomes a woman, like, is Frankenstein a true story in this world? Like, is Mary Shelley, like, a character in Frankenstein? That's kind of what happens. And then that character dies, and then, like, she gets brought back to life, and it's the parts with Frankenstein and Jessie Buckley, were with Christian Bale and Jessie Buckley, like, they're the most entertaining. They're terrible, but they're the most entertaining because, like, it's like a car crash where you kind of can't keep your eyes off of it. But every other part is very, like, it's so silly. Like the Penelope Cruz stuff, like the detective storyline is just awful. It's structurally unsound. Did Maggie Gyllenhaal write this? Uh-oh. Yeah, she did. Why? The Lost Daughter was like an Oscar contender, but this was her blank check, I guess. From Netflix, yeah. She was just like, here we go. I'm off to the races. John Magaro. Did I already say his name? I like him. I don't think I have yet. Did Johnny Greenwood do the score? No, he didn't. They previously announced Johnny Greenwood, but I'm not going to get bogged down in on the laptop. What else do we have here? Yeah, it's just dull and all over the place and boring, and it looks fine, but the acting, it's like, are they in different movies, Buckley and Bale? Like, is Bale in like a dead serious one and Buckley's in like the stupidest movie ever made? Almost. It doesn't work. No part of this movie works whatsoever. One part of the movie works. It doesn't work, but one thing put a big stupid smile on my face. As the movie's ending, you hear a beat start up. This might get the video demonetized, folks, so that's money out of my pocket. But a beat starts up, and I was like, is this a song that's about to play? Because, like, you can tell the movie's ending. What is happening here? I went to go to YouTube and I actually clicked on The Honorable Woman, a 2014 British political spy thriller miniseries, 8 parts. Is that Kirsten Dunst? No, it's Maggie Gyllenhaal. How did I mix them up? But what the hell is that? That's a crazy coincidence. I accidentally typed TOU instead of... No, I don't even know what happened. I accidentally typed HOU instead of YOU, and that's what came up. No, that's not even what could have happened. I have no idea what happened there. YouTube. But this song happened. Pardon that sidetrack. This song cues in. This beat. YouTube's gonna be slow now. After getting crushed by that Maggie Gyllenhaal miniseries. I'm probably gonna have an ad too. Do I have Spotify on this laptop? Oh, I do. Okay. Come on. Is it even worth it? Yes. I think so. Your operating system's out of date. I don't care. Just let me listen to the goddamn song. I don't want to say it at this point. It's anticlimactic. Jesus Christ. Nothing's easy. If it's not one thing, you're trying to play a stupid song to make fun of the movie. The chick flicks saw Wuthering Heights. Why are they showing that? That was 2 weeks ago. They have that moody friend in the back. Why is my laptop now just being super... I'm getting angry. I'm getting fired up. But this song, because this song, this beat coming in, this beat kicking in, and then once the song started, I was like, Jesus Christ. What a way to end a movie. What a ballsy way to end the movie. It almost makes me think that Maggie Gyllenhaal was playing a prank and the whole thing was a joke. Muted it for the ad. That's like a veteran level play. I'm not giving free plugs here. And walking out of the theater as this song played, people were almost staring. People were staring. Like, there was people walking out of other theaters waiting for the bathroom, like, looking, like, heads were darting over. What a song it is. Come on. Here we go.
Down.
You hear it, folks? When you hear that drum line cue up, I was like, what is happening? And the Monster Mash cues in to end the movie. And when you're ending the movie with the Monster Mash, it's like, I guess I'm walking out with a smile on my face. So it's sort of a brain trick because it is one of the all-time great songs. And I don't know if I've ever heard it in a movie. It was incredible. Hearing that beat start up, I loved it. I just want to hear it again. It was so funny. Such a perfect way to end such a stupid movie. That wasn't worth it. But I don't have anything else to say. For Jessie Buckley, I mean, this should probably get her Oscar nomination taken away. Both of them. I think she has 2. I think this year and last year they should both be taken away. Christian Bale's as well. I think Maggie Gyllenhaal should have to go back to acting. I think that there should be punishments for this movie. I think that's how terrible it was. I think that's how big of a piece of shit we're working with here. That's how awful it was. I want to hit the camera like Tony Reale would. There you go. Thanks for watching, folks. Don't go see The Bride. Do not go see The Bride. Go see Hoppers. Hoppers is in theaters instead. Thanks for sticking with us to the end. Only the true Zach heads were there for all of it.